What's up, everybody? I'm Marcus Lane, and this is 3 Minutes or Less. Well, as we come to the end of the month of February, I'm sure most of you are aware that this is the month observed as Black History Month. First nationally recognized in 1976, Black History Month is an opportunity for us to stop and recognize the massive contributions and integral role that Black Americans have played in our nation's history. But this is also a month that is far too easy for many of us to just kind of pass over. I mean, if I'm perfectly honest, I've spent much of my life under the faulty assumption that Black history has nothing to do with me because, well, I'm a white dude. But to imply that Black Americans or anyone whose heritage descends from the continent of Africa have made no impact on my life or the broader life of American culture is woefully ignorant of the massive, massive contributions that Black excellence has made, not only to our world in general, but to the life of the church in particular. For example, long before the existence of America, it was the work of early African theologians like Athanasius, Augustine, Cyprian, Origen, and Tertullian that contributed most powerfully to the church's earliest doctrinal formations and its understanding of Scripture. In other words, if you're a Christian, you are indebted to African thinkers. Or within our own nation's history, it has often been the Black church that has most profoundly embodied the New Testament call to patient endurance in the face of suffering, as far too many Black bodies have been abused, dehumanized, and marginalized by countless injustices. In the face of things like slavery, Jim Crow, and segregation, it was men like the abolitionist James Pennington or Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. who found in the Scriptures the affirmation of their humanity and the central source of their hope. In Romans chapter 12, St. Paul calls Christians to outdo one another in showing honor. And church, let's be honest, we have not always rightly honored our Black brothers and sisters. Regrettably, countless injustices have been ignored or even legitimized by white Christians, twisting Scripture all in the name of order and obedience. And so may Black History Month be an opportunity for us to stop and give thanks for the way that God has used Black lives to give witness to the gift of the gospel. And may this be simply one step in seeking genuine reconciliation for the wrongs that have been and continue to be committed against our Black and brown neighbors. Friends, may we give thanks for the gift of Black history, not just during the 28 days of February, but every single day, as we seek to reflect to one another the genuine love that God has shown us in Jesus.